So the third part of the first topic, promotion of research and facilities, resource mobilization for research, innovation ecosystem. I'm starting with the innovation ecosystem of higher educational institutions. The notion of innovation ecosystem has been evolved from the concept of business ecosystem, which was originally proposed by Moore in 1993. In a business ecosystem, companies co-evolve capabilities around a new innovation and they work cooperatively and competitively to support new products, satisfy customer needs, and eventually incorporate the next round of innovations. Why this has come to higher educational institutions? We had innovation system earlier for maintaining excellence. This word eco, from where it has come from the business world and mainly used by the corporate companies. And ecosystem is important in the sense, when we talk about ecosystem, the simplest definition of an ecosystem is that it is a community or group of living organisms that live in and interact with each other in a specific environment. And I wanted to tell you why I am explaining all this. I had an experience when I went for an assessment for NAC. Somebody was asking me, they have prepared their SSR, they submitted the SSR. Still, some of the faculty came and asked me, ma'am, what is this innovation ecosystem? Why do we need to use this term? And what are the indicators what we will use to show that we have innovation ecosystem? So I thought I have to explain these terms also. That is why I am doing this type of video for all of you, and the slides will be given to you by the university. And you can see all these are written in that. So when you go for an assessment, you will be able to assess, or when you are preparing your institute for quality assessment, you will be able to think about what you can do to maintain an innovation ecosystem in your institute. The three kinds of ecosystems are available, or according to Valco-Curry, they are business ecosystem focused on creating customer value. Knowledge ecosystem focused on generating new knowledge and technologies. Innovation ecosystem integrates exploration, that is exploration of knowledge, and exploitation, that is a part of business ecosystem. So we in higher educational institution, we use innovation ecosystem. Innovation ecosystem in higher educational institute can be basically understood as a community of researchers that interacts with one another, their environment, and other stakeholders interested in their respective areas of research in such a way that knowledge is transferred between them and system level process emerge. Innovation ecosystem consists of complex functions and interactions among various organizational actors involved in the process of both knowledge exploration and knowledge exploitation and their institutional context in the form of government policies and social norms. What is included in this? Innovation ecosystem has two actors that we must know: the material resources, funds, equipments, facilities, and the human capital. That is, the human capital when you consider the students of the institute, faculty, staff, industry researchers, industry representatives, etc., that make up the institutional entities participating in the ecosystems. That is, example, universities, College of Engineering, business schools, business firms, venture capitalists, industry university research institute, federal or industrial supported centers of excellence, state or local economic development and business assistance organization, funding agencies, policy makers, etc. What is required? Develop innovation ecosystem with distinct features such as sustainable societal transformation, co-innovation and transnational knowledge exchange, new societal demands for the higher education. What are the changing roles of higher education in the context of innovation ecosystem? For instance, a recent report published by the European University Association specify 4 rules. Education, providing human capital for innovation. That is the major role of HEI. Then research, the knowledge co-production for private and public value creation. Then knowledge exchange for innovation systems, from technology transfer to multi-actor co-creation, and finally strategic transformation, that by embedding the innovation. Then HEI is a central player in technology transfer, but to be an anchor organization in knowledge exchange. Knowledge exchange should be bi-directional. When you have multiple actors, you should have knowledge exchange between them. Bi-directional nature of knowledge exchange is the key to value co-creation. Once it becomes bi-directional, an institution of the science-based higher education institution to an industrial organization which commercializes the technology through the implementation of new processes, the development and launch of new products, or facilitation of successful and innovative organizational changes. For that, what is needed? Since there is multiple actors, so we need to have trust between each of us. See, we are using your knowledge. I may be transferring my knowledge to you. Your knowledge will be coming to me, and my faculty will be working with you, and your faculty will be working with me. And we may be creating something new. We produce something that is innovation. So we produce a climate, an environment of innovation, which can be transferred to everyone, which can be used by many people. So this has to be important. So the interaction among actors in an innovation system, ecosystem, can be understood as a social relation, and the knowledge exchange is an outcome of all these social relations. Higher Education Institute is not merely an entrepreneurial institute, but also an institutional entrepreneur in the innovation ecosystem. So HEI are generally understood as having social orders, social rules, or taken for granted norms and beliefs which are seen by actors as natural, rightful, expected, and legitimate. But the role of HEI in the entrepreneurial society has broadened focus on enhancing entrepreneurship capital and facilitating behavior to prosper in the entrepreneurial society. So both enhancing entrepreneurship and facilitating behavior requires changes in the institutional environment that promote innovative approach to achieve social mission. So a conceptual model is given here. When you talk about research ecosystem, you have to maintain a sustainable research ecosystem. So in order to that, you should have knowledge exchange is crucial for sustainability. Social entrepreneurship is indispensable for sustainable social change. And trust is the foundation of sustainable network. And the key stakeholders are given here. You can see faculty, research associate, funding agency, government and non-governmental agencies, industry, external institute, students, postdoc students, fellowship students, doctoral studies, all this comes under that. Then basics of sustainable research ecosystem are given here. 4 dynamic elements for interactive controls in innovation ecosystem are regional research culture, research resource management, research stakeholders, disturbance regime. And you can see 4 external factors are like society, global research culture, national, regional or institutional, global community, and the time. Then major functions, we all know that value co-creation is the major function for this. And we may be using it as a conclusion. Finally, innovation ecosystem as co-innovation network in which actors from organizations concerned with functions of knowledge production, wealth creation, norm control interact with each other in forming co-evolution and interdependent relationship in cross-geographical context, and through which new ideas and approaches from various internal and external sources are integrated into a platform to generate shared values for sustainable transformation of this society. Then innovation ecosystem, a building block meet and interact to catalyze creativity, trigger invention and accelerate innovation across scientific and technological disciplines, public and private sectors, and in a top-down, policy-driven as well as bottom-up entrepreneurship-empowered fashion. And in this context, I wanted to tell you, when people are coming for assessing of the innovation ecosystem, they may be looking for MOU for research collaboration, how the knowledge from the other sources is utilized here. I can give you a very simple example which we have done in our Institute for Innovation Ecosystem as an indicator. Is a program we developed as CCEP, that is a competency enhancement program of the students, of nursing students. That we know that we used Patricia Benner's novice to expert theory, and we had collaborated with the Aster MIMS Hospital Calicut and the Aster MIMS Academy, and MIMS College of Nursing is a part of that. And what we did is we have listed the procedures for each year, first year, second year, third year and fourth year. And first year, what all procedures are mentioned in the syllabus we have seen, and each procedures, how many times a student will be able to do in a clinical area. We have listed those things, and we identified finally by first year, how many students will be able to do it properly. Like that for every year we made, and we had a program developed on this with the combination of their hospital nursing department knowledge and our knowledge. And the human capital is our students and the faculty, and we made the program, and we could implement successfully, and in the final year we will see that CCEP is completed by every student. And this is one of the innovation we have done for our creation of knowledge and the technology from the hospital side, and we used it, and this is successfully implemented in our place now. Thank you.